What is up, ladies and or gentlemen? We are live now with some Tragic the Gathering. First of all, this beard does not sting. I do like the hat. This beard is absolutely horrible, though. If you follow Color Circuit Live on Facebook, I actually posted a live video in which there's a really cool filter for a wizard. And it was one of the very first ones to pop up, so I was a little bit concerned that, with Facebook doing all the spying nowadays, it was like, hey, that guy dressed like a wizard, let's give him a better version of a wizard. It's actually very sad that this beard matches my hair not at all, and it just doesn't go. Either way, guys, so today we're going to be playing some Mono Green Elves in Pauper. Now, Mono Green Elves is one of my favorite decks in Pauper, actually. I absolutely love it. Not necessarily Mono Green, just Elves in general. So let's go ahead and take you guys on through the deck. We'll go ahead and do a little deck tech. I'm not really great at deck techs, but let's give it a shot. So, for this deck, as with most Elves deck, I kind of consider it a combo deck. It's not a combo deck like Storm where you have to play a lot of spells to do one thing massively. It's more a Swarm combo deck. You have 23 1-drops, 13 2-drops, 8 3-drops, and only 4 4-drops. Now, if we're playing, what was it? If we were playing Blue-Green Elves, this would be a bit different because Blue-Green Elves is basically mono-green, except it plays Distant Melody, which is some more 4-drop. Due to that, it can actually play a little bit less lands. I think I've seen mono-green Elves play, I want to say, 8 lands before? Because it had, what is that card name? It had a card where you can reveal your entire hand. If there's no lands in it, you can find a land. So it kind of substituted lands because you don't really want to draw too many lands there. Now, to go ahead and explain a bit about what is going on turn 1, you definitely want to be playing out your mana dorks. Mana dorks is a term that you use in which it mana ramps you, basically. And for this one, we do have 8 of them, I believe. 8 technical mana dorks. Now, these are the ones that where 1-drops, you play them, then you can tap them for mana. We do have a couple other things, such as Birchwood Rangers, which tap 2 untapped elves you control, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I consider that to be mana dorks, kind of. Like, you do need other creatures on the battlefield for these to produce mana, but that's what these are for. Now, Birchwood Rangers combo very nicely with a... Oh wait, we actually have another one, Llanowar Elves. Never mind, we have 9 mana dorks, that makes sense. Now, Birchwood Rangers combos very nicely with one of our best cards, Nettle Sandal. Nettle Sandal is a 1-drop 2/2. First of all, ahead of the curve with that. Being able to have a 2/2 on turn 1 is pretty aggressive. But that's not the important part. The important part is it doesn't untap during your untap step, which is kind of a downside. But whenever you cast a green spell, you may untap Nettle Sandal. Now, in combination with Birchwood Ranger, let's say you have Birchwood Ranger and Nettle Sandal on the battlefield. You tap both of these with Birchwood Ranger's ability for 1 green mana. You play a Fyndhorn Elves. This will untap. This will be on the battlefield. You can now use Birchwood Ranger's ability again with the same Nettle Sandal and the new Fyndhorn Elf to produce another mana to play one of your other 1-drops. Now, if you have 2 Nettle Sandals on the battlefield, that means that every green spell you cast produces 1 free mana. So 1 free green mana, which will come in pretty handy, actually. And then you have your Essence Warden. There's a lot of aggressive decks in Pauper, so having Essence Warden is actually pretty nice. Just to kind of get a little bit of life gain. Plus, it's more 1-drops to tap your Birchwood Rangers with. Well-Wisher is a fantastic card because you are a Swarm deck and you have a lot of elves on the battlefield. If you're playing against an aggressive deck, gaining 1 life for each elf on the battlefield will be fantastic a lot of the time. There is one other 1-drop I didn't talk about yet, which I'm going to Aquarian Ranger. Turn a forest you control to its own hand, untap target creature. Activates ability only once each turn. This card is bonkers. If you notice, also, I'm going to take this beard off now. Haha, there's a beard underneath. Magic. So this card is absolutely bonkers in this deck. We have a lot of tap effects. So when you tap this creature, something happens, such as Timberwatch Elf. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of elves you control. Using Ranger and Timberwatch Elf, and let's say you have 5 elves on the battlefield, that's +10 power to a specific creature, or divide it up into 2 creatures, if you will, with just these 2 cards and the other creatures. You can get a bunch of mana with Priest of Titania, add green to your mana pool for each elves on the battlefield. You can gain a bunch of life with Well-Wisher. You gain 1 life for each elf on the battlefield. And it says you can do this only once each turn, but you can do it on your turn and your opponent's turn, since those are individual turns. So you can actually use this multiple times before, 2 times before it goes back, which is absolutely amazing. Elvish Visionary is here just for the card draw. It's a 1/1 for 2, not much, but the card draw is important as well. Elvish Vanguard is I don't want to say new, but it's relatively new to Pauper. I want to say maybe a year? I don't know. Because it used to be a rare, now it was common in Eternal Masters, I think. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Elvish Vanguard. Now, it doesn't seem like much because it is a 1/1, but as I mentioned, this is a swarm deck. You want to get a lot of elves onto the battlefield, and this will eventually, I've seen this grow up to, I think the highest I've had it was an 87? Maybe 80-something, because of another card that I want to talk about now. Lys-Alana Huntmaster. Whenever you cast a green spell, or an elf spell, you may create a 1/1 green elf creature token. It is on our top end. It does cost 4 mana, which, with all its main mana dorks as we have, isn't that difficult to do. So for every elf you play, you get an extra elf. Now this is important because Elvish Vanguard, whenever another elf enters the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So that means every elf that you cast will put 2 +1/+1 counters on here. We talked a little bit about Timberwatch Elf, +X/+X, where X is the number of elves on the battlefield. Great card. Now this is the newest addition, Lead the Stampede. This is why this deck is mono green and not blue green, splashing for a distant melody. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of creature cards revealed into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. We only have in our main deck 12 non-creature cards, which are all lands. So this, I want to say, averages about 3. This is a 3 mana draw 3 for the most part. I've seen it draw 0 before, but I've also seen it draw 5. And it's really, really good to replenish your hand if you play out all your creatures and you just have this. I think I went over just about everything in the main board. Let's go ahead and go into the sideboard here. Sideboard is a little bit tricky for elves because you're in mono green, so you don't have a lot of room to disrupt opponents. But Tron is a very, very big deck in Pauper. There's 5-color Tron, Rug Tron, Mono Green Tron, all that good stuff. I can never say this name right, so bear with me. Thermokarst, either way. Destroy target land. If that land was snow land, you gain 1 life. The second part doesn't really matter much, but you are able to kill off one of these. For those of you who don't know, Urzatron uses the 3 Urza lands. Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, Urza's Tower. They don't really seem like much. They just add colors to your mana pool. But when all 3 of them are on the battlefield, this one adds 2 mana, this adds 2, this one adds 3. So when all 3 are on the battlefield, these 3 lands produce 7 mana in total. Now for Thermokarst, you can kill one of them, leaving them with 2 mana instead of the 7. You can kill a specific one each time. Let's say they have 2 mine, a tower, and a power plant. You can kill the tower, kill the power plant, which will make it a little bit more difficult to do there. There are not a lot of rats in Pauper, which is a good and a bad thing. I personally think it's a bad thing because it's very difficult to deal with a lot of creatures. Thankfully, though, in Pauper, there aren't a lot of really big creatures to see play. Instead, you have a lot of aggressive decks have a lot of small, like 1/1s or 2/2s. So there is Well of Nim, which creatures get -1/-1. No, it deals 1 damage to each creature. There is Shrivel or Nausea. There is Electrickery, and there's probably a couple fringe ones I'm not thinking of. That is why Spider Silk Armor is so important. +0, +1, and have reach. That +0, +1 is important because most of our creatures are 1/1s. If you are playing against a red deck or a black deck, they can board wipe you easy as heck. So having this Spider Silk Armor on the battlefield pseudo prevents that. They could have 2 in a row, I don't know. Vines of the Vastwood is there for targeted removal, or because you can have your target creature can't be target spell ability your opponent controls this turn. That's for if you kick it, that creature gets +4/+4. This can deal quite a lot of damage. It's used to protect your creatures, but it's also used. I think I will bring it in against Tireless Tribe because Tireless Tribe uses Tireless Tribe combo uses cards that target Tireless Tribe specifically. So if you're able to target Vines of the Vastwood on it when they discard a bunch of cards or whatever, that kind of ruins it. Taunting Elf is a little bit of a new one here. It's all creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so. So I guess it's where it comes in against other aggro decks that have a lot of creatures to block your creatures as well. Natural State against any artifacts or enchantments, specifically Affinity, and I do bring in against 5-color Tron occasionally. Viridian Longbow, deal 1 damage to target creature or player. This kind of gets around Fog Locks to a degree, and it also is really good against aggressive decks, such as if we're playing the mirror match with Elves, killing off, let's say, their Well-Wish or their Priest of Titania there. I believe that's it. So for me, I do usually play a practice match. So let's go ahead and head on over, and we will play our practice match for the day. I have not talked this much in a very long time. I have not streamed in a very, very long time, so... Alright. So while we are waiting, I'm going to go and grab some water really quick. God damn it, never mind. I'm not going to grab water at all. Hey, good luck and have fun. Alright, let's hope. We're on the play. We're on the draw, which is a little bit bad. This is one of the problems with Elves. Because it only has 12 lands, you do have to mulligan a bit aggressively in order to hit those land drops. But this is actually a really good 6 mana hand. Not 6 mana. 6 card hand. We do have Lead the Stampede on top. It looks like we might be playing against Delver. Mono Blue Delver. But they wouldn't have Evolving Wilds. So this could be Blue Red Delver. This could be a lot of decks. There are a lot of blue decks in Pauper. Let's go and play a Findhorn Elf for right now. It could get Daze. I'm okay with it getting Daze. It would suck a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. So next turn, if we draw another 1-drop, that would probably be the best. I would prefer to draw a land, actually. Once we're at 2 lands, I don't think I would want to draw a land anymore. But as of right now... Okay, is it Blitz? This is... Okay. So this might actually be Is It Blitz. Is It Blitz is a combo deck that utilizes Killing Fiend and Nivix Cyclops to kill 1 turn, but deal 20 damage in 1 turn for the most part. It does have, because it has access to red mana, it could easily beat us just by killing a lot of creatures. We don't have a Tangle effect in our sideboard, so I think what I might do is just bring in Vines of the Vastwood. Probably Spider Silk Armor as well, because it is playing red, so it does have Electrickery. You could, yeah, I was about to say, you could probably just get a Lightning Bolt our Findhorn Elves. Makes sense. Well, not much we can do except play this other Findhorn Elf right now. This is not a good opener against, Is It Blitz, unfortunately. Is it Guildgate? I mean, I could be completely wrong. This could not be Is It Blitz. This could be blue-red Flurry of the Horns or some sort of blue-red Spellslinger or Burn type deck, you know? I could be 100% incorrect about all of this, which I usually am, to be perfectly fair. I'm listening to music on my iPhone because I can't listen to music on stream. So if I start singing random songs, I promise it's not 100% random. There's a reason for me to... God damn it! So many lightning bolts. Did he shuffle? He shuffled. Well, that's the problem with playing 13 lands. If they kill off your creatures, it's a little bit inconvenient for you. Just a little bit. So we're saying... I think this might... No. They did mulligan. Okay, Augur Bolus. Let's see what they got. I'll move this over so everybody can see. Earthrift. First of all, usually that wouldn't affect us very much, but since we only have one land, that is fucking brutal. I have no idea what deck we're playing against right now, though. What deck runs Augur Bolus and Earthrift main deck? We're probably going to scoop sometime soon, though. I do want to see a little bit more of their deck, because maybe he runs into Tron so much, he just main decks Earthrift? I have no idea. Alright, so while we're waiting for his turn, I'm going to have 6. I'm going to grab some water really quick. And also, oh, Stone Rain. This is blue-green Ponza. I have never seen a blue-green Ponza deck. I have seen... Usually Ponza is blue-green, or it has green in it in some way or another. I am very confused about this. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab some water really quick while our opponent kills my lands. Hi, Rachel. Also, just realized I do not have any clean glasses, so I'm just gonna chill here. What the fuck? So this is blue. This is blue-red Ponza. Blue-red land destruction. I've seen mono-black land destruction, mono-green land destruction, Sultai land destruction. Probably shouldn't actually. You know, we're just gonna concede. There's no way we're gonna get through that because they keep killing our lands there. Best bet, Spider Silk Armor. We're actually not going to bring in Longbow. We'll cut a couple of our top-end cards here because he's probably going to kill off a lot of our lands. If we're able to get enough creatures on the battlefield and protect them, then I think we have a very good chance. But if we just play out a bunch of creatures and he electrickeries and then kills off our lands, it's kind of... It's an interesting deck, though. I don't know how I feel about it, but it seems pretty cool. Alrighty. Thankfully, this is our practice match, so even if we lose here, this is no big deal. That is a mulligan. So I will keep this. We need a little bit more action on top. I do love that card. We can actually play that next turn if we want to. I'm not sure if I am going to want to. Best bet, I'll probably play Elvish Vanguard plus Birchwood Rangers and hope for a non-electricity card turn 2. He could just straight kill Fyndhorn Elves right now, though. Yeah, so we are just going to play Elvish Vanguard right now. Play against a deck that has a lot of removal is one of the reasons Elves is so... Or targeted removal. Mono Black Control, which is a very, very bad matchup, don't get me wrong. But having just... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Just ignore me. What song is this? Oh, welcome... Brainstorm, good card. Do you have another kill spell for Vanguard? We'll have 2 mana next turn if he doesn't kill off Vanguard. Well, after he play Birchwood Rangers. Raise, okay. Fair enough. Casts out. Fortunately, we can't do anything else except attack right now. If we can get down Priest and have Priest survive, we are back in this game quite easily. Unfortunately, because he sacrificed his mountain... Oh, perfect. I was going to say, because he sacrificed his mountain, he has to have another mountain or something in hand, which means he can just straight kill him right away. But that is not the case, so... I think I would prefer to draw a land right now. Spider Silk Armor would be pretty good as well, but I don't know if we'll be able to cast it at any point soon. Having a 1-drop is probably our best bet. Okay, so we do have a 1-drop. I can tap, play Priest, play that. So I guess there's really no point in playing the 1-drop right now. Let's just run out our Priest and hope for the best. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to kill it. He can kill this land all he wants if he doesn't have a way to kill Priest. Even if he does, we are going to be able to play out at least a couple more creatures. Worst would be if he has Electricity and can kill our land. We do have Elves Vanguard to actually start doing things, but he kind of has to take out Priest of Titania for the most part here. Okay. Might be looking for a Lightning Bolt. So if he doesn't kill Priest, we are 100% back in this game. Earthrift. Okay, yeah. I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm not, like, cool with that, but that is probably the best card he could have found for us, that is. Another land is actually kind of important here. Another land allows us to be a little bit more cautious as to what we do. Yeah, there you go. Because he wasn't able to kill off the Priest, we are 100% in there. What I kind of want to do is bring in Thermokarst, just to show him how it feels to get his lands killed. But that is a very bad sideboard plan. You should not actually do that. Yeah. This hand is actually really good if we weren't playing against such a removal-heavy hand or deck, but it's still actually really good either way. Alright, so he chooses to shuffle. That's a good sign for us. We're going to go ahead and play out the Fyndhorn Elves first. Hopefully, I mean, if he kills it, we do have a couple things we can do. Next turn, we're probably going to play Ranger plus Priest. This is well, I don't know about Ranger plus Priest. What I'm probably going to do is play Priest. Do you have a counterspell? Okay. So we will play Birchwood Rangers. So I understand why you have Mana Leak, but I will say I'm not a huge fan of Mana Leak against Elves. This is really a turn 2 play. If you don't play it on turn 2, the good chance I'll have so much mana, such as with Birchwood Ranger or something, that's just not going to matter. Yeah, kill my lands. See if I care. Got another land, motherfucker. Alright. So I'm play that. 1, 2. Let's play Well-Wisher. Again, we are a little bit screwed to Electricity, but at least we will have Elvish Vanguard. And next turn, Well-Wisher plus Ranger means we won't have to scoop like right away to anything specific. Like he actually needs a finisher if we get Well-Wisher situated. Okay. So I'm a little bit interested. If he does get a lightning bolt, what would he kill? Does he want to kill the Vanguard before it gets too big? Does he want to kill the Well-Wisher, Birchler Rangers? Obviously, Fyndhorn Elves is the last thing on his list, but this is an interesting dilemma as to what to kill right here. Hoping to draw a Lead the Stampede or a Huntmaster. A little bit tired today. Birchler Rangers, good choice. That gives us access to the most mana. So let's go ahead and just play out our Elvish Visionary, see what we draw here. Hopefully something good. And then we can actually play our Quarian Ranger, which gives us access to 2 more mana since we haven't played a land this turn. I do actually like Quarian Ranger in this matchup, specifically because it can return the land they are trying to kill to our hand. So due to that, we can actually kind of circumvent them killing our lands now with the Ranger on the battlefield. There you go. That was a win. I think we just got a little bit too far ahead from. So let's go ahead and play a league here. I'm excited. I haven't played the league in years. Not years, but we did go 4-1 last time. We did. This is the right Elves deck, right? Yeah. 80 play points. We went 4-1 last Tragic the Gathering. Let's see if we can get another. I want to say 3-2. For the most part, I do go for 3-2s. I know that, hey, if you do better, you do better, but it happens. Helutech is not number 1. Damn. There's just so many good Magic players out there. It's a little bit sad. Oh shit, I have 3 trophies? What was my last trophy? When the hell did that happen? February 11th. 2 months ago. Fair enough. I completely understand that. How's Math Guy doing? 9. That's pretty good. Go Math Guy. Pony Puddle with 9 as well. Rock on. He's another streamer that's a really good streamer. You guys should check him out. A lot of really good people. Giraffe. I wonder how long you have to be on MTGO to have a specific name Giraffe. Maverick Girl. Oh shit, the Maverick Girl actually went to a GP recently and she got... I think she went undefeated the first day? Mad props to that. That is very difficult to do. Hey, good luck and have fun. I'll keep this. If we're against a very heavy removal deck, we're a little bit dead. If we're okay, so Tireless Tribe? Maybe some sort of White Weenies deck? I would much prefer a White Weenies deck. It does look like it's a White Weenies type deck. Cadolthoboros would be the worst. If it's a White Weenies deck, I think we can actually outmaneuver them pretty easily. It is beautiful. The only problem that I see is let's pull out a Priest. I kind of want to get Well-Wisher out as soon as possible, but they do have a lot of Anthem effects, so they can hit us very, very quickly, and they can beat us down very quickly. That's fun. Okay, now they gather. Alright, so how do we do this? I want to get this down as soon as possible. So let's play the Huntmaster? No, I want to play Well-Wishers this turn. We can play Well-Wisher. Oh wait, we have Birchler Ranger. That's important. Okay, let's do this. Birchler Ranger. Fyndhorn Elves. I want to play this plus Well-Wisher. Is there a way to do that? This is 5 mana. I can do 1, so I can have 5, so I can't do that. So let's do this. Play the Well-Wisher. Play the Well-Wisher. So if they can't kill us next turn, I think we're going to win pretty easily. Play the Priest, pass the turn. There you go. Alright, so playing against a White Weenie's deck. The Longbows might be good here. Taunting Elf, I think this is the matchup for it. And Spider Silk, okay. So here's my thought on Spider Silk Armor in this matchup. If we have Spider Silk Armor, we can block all of their X1, or yeah, all of their 1Xs or whatever. Taunting Elf, we can go for a full-on swing. Longbow killed off their creatures easily. It's just, what would we take out? We definitely want the Well-Wishers here. We want the Priest. We want all these. Maybe go down that. Go down a Mana Dork. Maybe just bring in... Let's bring in 1 Spider Silk Armor. Bring in 2 Longbows. Go down, and I do think we have a very good matchup. No, we're going to keep in Essence Warden. Essence Warden's pretty good. Let's go and try it like that. I'm very bad at sideboarding, so if I sideboard even a little bit... yeah, I'll keep this. Yep, Thraven Inspector. Good card. Go ahead and start bringing out what is going on with that token. Oh, Moto. Your graphical errors are always fun. It's actually a very, very good hand, especially with the Well-Wisher. I will take 1. No blocks. Ooh, that is a great draw. So what we're going to do, play that. Untap that. Play that. Play that. Now, for the most part, the reason there's different Mana Dorks is because there are cards such as Echoing Decay, Echoing Truth, and Pauper. Now, because of Echoing Truth and Echoing Decay, you don't want them on the battlefield at the same time for the most part. So yeah, this deck does run red as well, so it could possibly have Electrickery, which is a good reason to have words I can't think of right now. Yeah, I'll take 3. I do need to kill off this armor at some point. Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. You know what? Let's lead the Stampede first. That's probably best, actually, because we did get a Birchlore Ranger. So I could play out another one. I think what I want to do right now is just gain a bunch of life and then pass the turn. Because if he does have Electrickery, I kind of want to be able to rebuild my board state a little bit. We're not going to auto because if he does kill everything off, we probably want Well-Wisher again. Alright, so what do we got? Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I've not streamed for probably a month now. I've been on a stream. A couple of them, actually. But I've not actually streamed in about a month or so. I need to start getting back at it, yo. So if he doesn't have Electrickery, we are very, very sad. Even if he just taps his red source. that's perfectly fine with me as well. I'll take all of it. Do you have an anthem effect? That's fun. So we did tap his red source, which actually means that we have a very... No, turn off audios. So do we want to use this land? You know, let's just do this. Just to gain some more life right now. Because we know he has Rally Dependence in the graveyard. We do want to gain as much life as we can. And we are going to have a bunch of life this turn, so... We're going to have more life than we had. Or gain more life with Well-Wisher than last time. Okay. Let's play that. Whoops. Play that. Gain some life. Up to 29. We're just going to pass the turn. We're not going to use the Ranger just yet, because if something happens, we want to use it on their turn instead of our turn. Well, if they don't have Electricity or something, we are definitely going to get there. One of the fun things with the longbows is that we can actually use the fact that we're going to get so much mana with the priest to just keep switching it on over to deal damage to everything. We might actually be able to wipe the board next turn, depending on what they have. I don't think I'm going to Well-Wisher here unless we are going to for sure die. If we're not going to for sure die, it's kind of pointless for the time being. I think I would much rather Battle Screech. Okay. So we are going to get a turn to untap, which means we can kill the armor and then start pinging all of his creatures. What he's trying to do is he's trying to set up a turn where he can win all in one go. One thing, oh no, we can't. I'll think of not Prophetic Prism, Prismatic Strands. He can give it protection from green, but alright. So one, because we want as many as much mana with this as possible. Whoops. Alright, kill that off. Switch this over to that. Kill off its flyers. Untap. Kill off some more flyers. Equip this up. There you go. And there you have it. Because we had Timberwatch Elf as well, we could kill off all its blockers and then just probably win this turn. So we are 1-0 so far with Mono Green Elves. Pretty good deck, a lot of fun. Obviously it's not the best deck in Pauper right now, but it is still one of my favorite decks to play. I am kind of more partial to... Do I actually have it built right now? I don't think I do. There was a... There was a Elves deck that had... That's not how I spelled that at all. That had Ulamog's Crusher in it, which I fucking love, because Ulamog Crusher is my baby. Hey, good luck and have fun. Yeah, I'll keep this. Once again, we are pretty much hoping that our opponent is not playing a removal heavy deck. But if we are playing against something like that, there's not really much we can do about it. We just have to throw things out there and hope for the best. Hi, good luck, have fun. Thank you, Nun CZ. I do think I might, because I have this Cheers, which is technically, okay, we're playing against Affinity. So Affinity is I want to say a good-ish matchup. Obviously, it's not the best, but as long as they don't just keep killing off all our creatures, I think we have a very good chance against it. Unfortunately, that does mean he has red mana with Springleaf Drum, which is a bit bad for us. Okay. It's good because it can block the germs. So it's not like great, but it's not bad. Always yes, always yield. So this is that pseudo combo I was talking about. Because Nettle Sentinel untaps each time you cast a green spell, this is basically free mana. Unfortunately, we don't have any more one drop, but it does lead to next turn having 1, 2, 3, 4 right away. So we can either lead the Stampede, hope for a one drop. We can Well Wish, Timberwatch. We can do quite a bit here. That is a bit unfortunate. Thoughtcast is a very good card. Who knew that drawing 2 cards for 1 mana was good? Not this guy. Not this guy. So we're probably going to get Well Wisher down. You always want to tap Nettle Sentinel before you actually do anything, just so that way. Because if now the way you have Nettle Sentinel, or sorry, Well Wisher, that means that we actually are a bit better off here. I'm going to play out Vanguard. So if we can just live for 1 turn, I think we have this in the bag with Well Wisher and lead the Stampede and all that. Also because we have Priest of Titania right now. So let's see. He attacks. He has... What's the worst card he could have right now? White? Oh, okay. I guess double strike. So let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we take it right now because we want as much mana and life gain as possible next turn. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We are going to be able to chump block pretty easily though. As always, make sure to tap Nettle Sentinel. Thankfully, he doesn't have anything else in hand right now, which means that we have a very good chance of being able to chump block very, very easily. So we don't, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't actually have to tap Nettle Sentinel right now. We are just going to be able to play everything out. So there's really no point in doing that. We are going to be able to chump block, which we definitely will. Okay. Pass the turn. If we untap, we win. If he doesn't kill us right now, we are going to win. We have 2 Timberwatch Elves. We have Aquarian Ranger. We have a bunch of life gain. So just with the 2, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. So just one of these is plus 12, plus 12. 2 of them, 24. 3 of them with the Ranger is 36. Obviously, we're not going to have all of those because we are going to need to chump block right now. But having 2 of the Rangers is very, very good for us. Let's get the main deck Electricker. There you go. Hey, so what do we bring in here? We definitely want Natural State. We definitely want Spider Silk Armor. Mind the Vastwood? Not really. I think we're just bringing in Natural State and Spider Silk Armor. So for the most part, what do we want to take out? Now, I can see taking out Essence Wardens. They do gain us life, but is that life... I think that life is actually important, so we're not going to take that out. We're going to trim one Hunt Master. We're not going to trim any Lead the Stampedes. We're going to trim the Visionary. Let's trim a Vanguard. Trim one Manadork and one Priest. Try it like that. See how that goes. That's not great, but sure. We have Spider Silk Armor, which we won't be able to play turn 2. Let's put out Nettle Sentinel first. We do technically lose 1 life with that, but next turn we'll play Birchlow Ranger and start being able to toss some things down. Ooh, only 1 land. We should have attacked first. I'm kind of an idiot. Alright. Alright. We're not going to attack right now. I think we're just going to pass the turn. He is stuck on 1 land. He does have red, though. But if he has Electrickery and he's stuck on 1 land, this is perfect for us. Maybe that's why he kept it, because he had Electrickery. Might go after Well-Wisher, possibly Birchlow Ranger. But we are going to be able to... Okay, yeah. We are going to be able to play our Spider Silk Armor this turn, though. No. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. We're not going to attack. Play that. 1, 2... Okay, we probably should have attacked, actually. But now this gets around to Electrickery. Next turn we can play a Hunt Master, we can play Lead the Stampede. We have a very good shot at doing some good here. Fortunately, we aren't getting the full effect of this Hunt Master because we are playing everything before. But I do want to get as much on the battlefield as possible. Again, having this Well-Wisher gaining life with its Essence Warden is pretty good. What you got, my dude? You might just be able to just start getting the beatdown, yeah? We're probably just going to start getting that beatdown, yo. Discarding Atog. We're going to attack with everything. So that's 5. Play that. So we will actually have Natural State on the battlefield as well. Or we'll be able to cast Natural State as well. So if they play a land, which they do, we are going to Natural State that right away. Actually... we're getting Natural State Prophetic Prism, so that way you can't have red mana. Yes, please. We don't want him to have red mana at all. Alright. So that's 8. So this is a 2-turn clock right here. Play that. Always yes, always yield. I can't really think of anything he could have right now. Because he has 5 life, he can't really play a blocker. We'll be able to kill that. He can kill one of our creatures with this Great Furnace. Perfect. We are 2-0 with Mono Green Elves. We're doing way better than I thought. Is it going to be that I'm going to play random decks on Tragic the Gathering and do very well, but when I play them on my actual thing, on my actual channel, it's just going to be absolutely horrible? I would like to go first, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep this. Play a turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Vanguard. Once again, just as long as they're not playing against a removal heavy deck. Fuck. Looks like we're playing against Burn. Please don't be playing against Burn. Burn is probably our worst matchup by far. Burn is almost 100% our worst matchup. Yep. Well, it's either Burn or... whatchamacallit. Burn or Mono Black Control. Really? Thunderous Wrath. Maybe this is Blue-Red Burn? I don't know. Land might be nice. Needle drop. Okay. Alright, swing him for 3. We are going to gain a little bit of life from Essence Warden, but still might, yeah, definitely had to take out Essence Warden as soon as possible. So 3 damage. 3 mana, not 3 damage. So let's play that. Alright, hit him for 6. We have a clock, I just don't think it'll be enough. We definitely want to bring in Spider Silk Armor. Mind of the Vastwood as well, probably. You just have all the Searing Blazes? Okay. Do you have... yeah, Fire Blast? Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and bring those in. Take out that. Take out Mana Dork. Take out 1 Lead the Stampede. Visionary and a Vanguard. Ship it back like that. See how that goes. Yeah, this is a very bad matchup for us. I don't want to say the worst matchup, but it's probably the worst matchup for us. I will say I have won it, actually, quite a bit. I feel like I'm 40-60 against Burn with Elves, but it's probably way less than that. Probably like 10-90 or something. I would like to go first. Yeah, I'll keep this. We have a Well-Wisher. If we can actually get the Well-Wisher and protect the Well-Wisher, we are very, very well set. One thing, it really depends on the Burn player. If the Burn player starts just going after our creatures right away, they could be a little bit damaging for us, but... so it really depends for the most part. Depends on how the Burn player does. Yep. What you got? Searing Blaze? No, Firebrand Archer. Okay. Mind the Vastwood is good to have. I kind of want to keep Bind of the Vastwood up, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to play Well-Wisher and pass the turn? Yeah. Let's do that. We want to force him to use 2 burn spells on this Well-Wisher. Chain Lightning our face? Okay. Do you just have lethal right now? Is that why you don't care about the dude? I mean, it's definitely possible. Very unlikely, but definitely possible. Fuck, that's a lot of Chain Lightnings. Yeah, if he has Fire Blast, we lose. Well, that's how the game goes sometimes, so... you have your worst matchup, you play your worst matchup, and shit happens. It's no big deal. To be fair, we've had one of our best matchups against White Weenies and kicked its ass. We had one of our medium matchups, I want to say a bad matchup, against Affinity, and we beat them. So obviously we had to run into a Burn deck at some point. I think Burn is played so heavily because it's so cheap and it's consistent. It doesn't 5-0 like a million times, but you can consistently beat, like, go 3-2 or 4-1 with it. When I played it, that didn't happen at all, but it's all good. Join match. Let's see what we can do here. So I would like to go first. I don't really want 3 lands, but I am going to keep this. Specifically because of Elvish Visionary. Because... Okay, so we're playing against Affinity again. Okay. That's not a bad matchup at all. Let's go ahead and play the Visionary first. See what we draw. Another land. Now that is not good. We actually probably should have played Rangers so we could play out another. So we can play out everything. We did beat Affinity 2-0. It just, they had a very bad draw. And we had, our first game, they had a very good draw. We just had a better draw. Second game, they had a very good draw, or very bad draw. So, I don't think that this is a good, what? Oh, this is this, maybe this isn't Affinity. Maybe this is Metalcraft. Alright, well, we're going to play everything out. Pass the turn, no tax. Lead the Stampede would be our best draw right now. Very interesting. There is a, like, mono-white robots deck. Mono-white Metalcraft more than anything. But with the seat, I'm not 100% sure. I need to find Frogmite. Good card. One of the good things Essence Ward is if we are playing against a Swarm heavy deck, creature heavy deck, Essence Warden it's just straight good. Alright. So we definitely need something here. We can't really attack through the Sun Chasers right now. With this, though, I think we do have a better matchup than if it was regular Affinity. That is a very good card. Alright, pass the turn. Lead the Stampede would be the best draw. Although Huntmaster is pretty good as well. Why am I listening to the song? There you go. Hoverguard? Yep. Hoverguard seemed to be making a bit of a comeback, even in straight Affinity. Swing in for 6. Yep. Come on, card that will get me a bunch of dudes. Timberwatch Elf would be great too. Just not a land. You have to have a lot of flyers. Oh, Atog. Well, fuck. This is a weird version of this, actually. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It seemed to be regular Affinity with Sun Chasers at some point. I don't know what you would take out Affinity of, or what would you take Affinity out of Affinity to put in Sun Chasers. If you want to be more aggressive, you probably do want something like this, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody in chat know what the hell we're playing against? Like what kind of Affinity we're playing against? I mean, we're definitely going to bring in Natural State and Spider Silk Armor. Nah, probably not Vines. It just, sideboarding against this deck is probably a little bit different than sideboarding against regular Affinity. Because it has so many flyers, Spider Silk Armor actually works twofold. We'll be able to actually block the flyers as well. The last card in hand is Temur Battle Rage. We're dead. If it isn't, we have a shot. We're just going to chump with the elf. Oh, okay. Swing in for 9. Go down to 11. Come on, lead the Stampede. You know, that is actually not the worst card. That is actually a very good card. If we can survive and we can have Well-Wisher on the battlefield, we can gain 22 life a turn? 33 technically? So if we can survive this one turn, I think we can win this easily. I mean, if he has a Galvanic Blast, we're dead. Don't have a Galvanic Blast. No Galvanic Blast. No Galvanic Blast? No Galvanic Blast. No That's a life lesson for you. They always have the Galvanic Blast. Alright, so we definitely want in whatever card I just brought in. Natural State? Yes. We definitely want in Spider Silk Armor. Now, the one that I'm debating on is Vines of the Vastwood. Where do those go? Because it does protect our creatures such as Well-Wisher from Galvanic Blast or even Lightning Bolt or something like that. I'm just not sure. Let's not bring him in. I'll go down. Let's try it like that. See how that goes. I'm very bad at sideboarding. Very, very bad. Wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I need to go and get some more water. I need to also wash a goddamn cup. I'm not going to wash a cup because I have a cup from Taco Bell. Alrighty. So I was looking through my cards, and I actually have an Ulamog, this Ceaseless Hunger. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, I opened that at a pre-release. I'm literally going to say I'm not sure where. We're going to keep it. If they do not kill our ranger, we're okay. If they do kill our ranger, we're a little bit fucked. But I don't think going down more is where we want to be at exactly. Alright. Come on, at least seal 3 and 2. I want my play points back, and I want treasure chests. How much a treasure chest worth right now? I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. How much are people buying for? Yeah, they're about the same. 232, that ain't bad. Alright. Let's hope our priest survives. And let's just hope he doesn't have like a... whatchamacallit? Electrickery. I'm so bad with names of things. I'm so bad at everything, actually. Real talk. Hashtag real talk. I apologize for that. That was weird. I will never use hashtags in vain again. So now, if we do untap with both of these creatures, for some reason, somehow, some way does not have a removal spell, we are in a very, very good spot. ATOG plus Blast or Lightning Bolt is a bit of a bitch, though. Yep. So now we're in a bad spot. Fortunately, right now, all we can do is play out Essence Warden. We did so well. Or we've been doing so well. We went 2-0. Now we're just getting miserably destroyed. What do we got? That's so much to do today. I want to kind of stream on my regular channel at some point, but I have so much to do today, I don't think I'll be able to. I think I'm going to try on Thursday or Friday to stream on my channel. I also have to make sure I can actually, because I need to go do laundry, number one. Yep, I'm just gonna have sex here. Oh shit. We're dead. Forget I said anything. We're just... Is there a way to get around this? We're just not gonna win. Crack Clan Shaman is like a hard nerf to us. Not nerf, hard, I guess counter? Hard counter to us. I try to say MK like MK, but it autocorrect to meatball? Which, I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? MK, it's like, okay, but a little bit more pleasant. Meatball, it's just a delicious thing that I like to eat all the time. So, I mean, got that going for you, which is nice. That, what I just said makes no sense whatsoever. I like my shirt. Has 2 cats on it. Oh. Alrighty. So if you guys missed any of the past episodes of Tragic the Gathering, past episode, because there's only been one, you can actually go to the Color Circuit YouTube page. YouTube.com/Color Circuit Live? I don't actually know the website or the thing. Just go and look up Color Circuit on YouTube. We actually went 4-1 with red deck wins, which was a lot better than I thought it would do. This will go up on YouTube as well, unless you're watching it on YouTube right now. If you are watching on YouTube right now, hello. How are you doing on whatever day you're watching it? Are you enjoying the content? If so, thank you. I don't fucking know. I'm thinking about adding YouTube videos at some point on my channel, but it's so much work and I have so much to do. So this hand can go very bad for us, or it can go absolutely great for us. It can go great for us if we find a way to produce a lot of mana. Go horrible if we just have this and we don't draw any like 1 or 2 drops anymore. Although one more land will be very good with Lead the Stampede. Alright, mulligan down to 6. Play Nettle Sentinel. The thing I like about turn 1 Nettle Sentinel is that people don't really know what they're playing against. They could be playing against a, Stompy deck. They could be playing against a combo deck. Could be playing against Elves. Who knows? Who knows? This guy knows. Also, all of you that are watching knows. If you're paying attention, that is. If you're not paying attention, what the fuck you doing here, buddy? Alright, so we're gonna pass the turn. So we're probably just going to go Vanguard. Turn 3, either lead the Stampede or... Oh, fuck. Burn? Not Burn. Burn always plays these lands, by the way. I don't believe I've ever seen Burn not play... Well, I have seen him not play those. But I've never seen a deck that isn't Burn play these lands. Well, we're going to go 2 and 3, guys. Because Burn is a fickle bitch. Let's attack for 2. What we might actually be able to do is we... Yeah. No. No, let's just play the Vanguard. Always yes, always yield. I was going to say, we might be able to play Well-Wisher, but that's just going to die. But that is points of damage they're not shooting to the face, which is kind of important. I need to open this up really quick. Now I'm so home. Alright, so our opponent is thinking quite a bit about this. Yeah, one of the things with Burn is that depending on how you do it, you could like try to just... What words am I thinking of? I have no idea. Like, you have a couple options. You can start killing the creatures as quick as possible. You can start just going to the face, try to raise. Both are viable. I think for the most part, you do want to try to kill the creature or the person as soon as possible, though. There are some very key creatures you need to kill on sight, such as Well-Wisher, possibly Priest of Titania. We'll see. That's also one of the reasons I didn't want to just play out Well-Wisher. No, we're just going to play out Well-Wisher now. Hopefully he doesn't have another Searing Blaze. I'm pretty sure we're just going to lose, though. We are going to go the old 2 and 3. 1 away from getting our play points in treasure chests, though. Not bad, just not great. Alchemist. Oh! Are you not going to kill Well-Wisher? Or do you have one? Damn it. I was excited when he didn't play a creature. Or he did not play a creature. He didn't play a land before he played Thermal Alchemist. Alright. I mean, we do have a chance. He only has 2 cards in hand. And having a Timber Watch is very, very good. It makes the thought process of, should I kill the Timber Watch or should I go to the face, a little bit more complex. We're not going to attack. No reason to. Alright, come on. Just have 3 lands in hand. 3 lands. Or even 3 Thermal Alchemists wouldn't be the worst for us. Worst would be just a bunch of kill spells or a bunch of burn spells to kill us right now. If we get an Essence Ward in at any point, that will help quite a bit as well. Needle Drop is, yeah. Needle Drop becomes deal 2 damage with Thermal Alchemist on the battlefield. Plus draw another card. Burn is such a bad matchup for us. Curse? Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. He is doing consistent damage to us now, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's just do this. Today is gonna be the day. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack with Nettle Sentinel. If he blocks, we'll Timberwatch. If he doesn't, then we're just gonna hit him for 2. Because I want to leave Timberwatch to protect a creature if we need to. But I would rather get Thermal Alchemist off the battlefield, so if I had to choose, I'll definitely choose getting rid of Thermal Alchemist. I mean, that's it? Okay. We're just going to get deal 2. So if we can survive within the next couple turns, we have a very real chance of winning. Unfortunately, because he has Thermal Alchemist, because he has Curse's Pierce Heart, it's not very likely. I need to do laundry today. I hate doing laundry. What is it about laundry that just is absolutely makes you miserable? I really do not know. Next time we can lead the Stampede, we can Hunt Master. Probably lead off with lead the Stampede. Just to see what we can get. If we get a Ranger, we'll be in a very good position. He has 2 cards in hand. What can those 2 cards in hand be? He can have a Lightning Bolt to the face and a Fire Blast, which is 7, 8, 9, 10. If he has a Lightning Bolt and a Fire Blast, we're dead. Hell, if he has a Lightning Bolt and a Lightning Bolt, we're dead, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're dead to both of those, actually. So the fact that he has to sit here and think about this, it's very good for us. If he didn't have to... Okay, Rift Bolt. Alright. Alright. So Essence Warden, right? That's what we're looking for here. Okay, well, this is very good. Hey, Catman. How are you doing, my dude? I have not talked to you in ages. Good to see you're still alive. Glad to still be alive. How are you doing, man? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. Thought you quit streaming for a while. I have not streamed for about a month or 2. I checked your channel. Yeah, I really haven't streamed for a very long time. Doing well. How about you? I'm doing good. I had some stuff I had to deal with. It has now been more dealt with. Not like 100% dealt with, but I'm a lot better off than I was before. Nice hat. Thank you. I had a beard as well. But this beard is absolutely horrible, and it doesn't match anything. That's good. Yeah. It's always good to... Okay, so... I need to figure out how to do this. I think what I want to do is I want to get as many creatures on the battlefield as possible. I should actually be streaming on my channel sometime in the near future. Probably I'm trying to stream on my channel by the end of this week. So I'm very excited for that. Because I have not streamed on my channel for a good month or so. So yeah. Things are looking good. I might be streaming on this channel every so often. Just as random times if they would like. I'll also be on their IRL videos occasionally. So go ahead and check out this channel. They're really cool. They're a cool group of dudes. So this is... So they have to block? Wait, do we win? We win. No, we don't win. Because they can Timberwatch. They can kill the Timberwatch elf right now. In response to this. So we don't win yet. We're still in a very good position. Oh, maybe we do just win. I don't know. There you go. Alright, we won game 1 against Burn. That is, I wouldn't say the hardest, but it's very, very difficult to do. No, we want all the lead Stampedes. Definitely want those. No, let's try it like that. See how that goes. But yeah, I should be streaming sometime by the end of this week on my channel. I had to get things situated, but I'm much better off now. And I'm really excited. I've missed everybody while I was streaming. I missed chatting with y'all. I miss hanging out, playing some Magic the Gathering. Because I don't actually play Magic while I'm not streaming. So if I'm not streaming, I am not playing Magic the Gathering. And I like Magic the Gathering. It's a lot of fun. So for Tragic the Gathering, though, which is this quote-unquote series, we're playing decks that aren't top tier. Last time we played Red Deck Wins. This time we played Mono Green Elves. Next time we might play Mono Black Land Destruction. You know, we're playing some odd decks on this channel. I mean, I guess I'll keep this. This hand is great if we can get more creatures. We only have 2 creatures in this. We have 2 sideboard cards in our hand. That's a good card. That's actually great since we do have Birchwood Rangers. Am I hosting this, by the way? Oh, channel cannot host itself. My bad. Because I'm on that. Alright. This is my last match. You don't have permission. What? Alright, I give up. I tried. I tried multiple times. I give up. Alright, so... let's play that. Play that. Always yes, always yield. Play that. And pass the turn. Let's hope he doesn't have Electrickery. If he doesn't have an Electrickery, we have an okay chance. Because the Spider Silk Armor and lead the Stampedes. This will be the last match for today, though. I think, yeah. Been live for about an hour and a half. That ain't bad. Riftbolt. Okay, so far so good. I think we also have Vines of the Vastword to protect anything that we really need to protect. We won't be able to cast to lead the Stampede this turn, but we will be able to cast the next turn, so that should be good. I mean, you could try to... do we want to protect... I think we do protect Birchwood Ranger if he decides to go for it. I think Birchwood Ranger is important-ish due to our Nettle Sandal. Alright, we're going to pass. Actually, this is what we're going to do. Thermal Alchemist can do us a lot of harm here. No blocks? Okay. Like I say, because if he blocks, we can Vine to the Vast with it to kill it. Yep. So next turn we'll be able to lead the Stampede. Hopefully draw Essence Warden. Draw a Well-Wisher that we can protect with Vine to the Vastwood. Got a lot of really good cards to draw. Yep. Yep. Down to 12. And he has a Rift Bolt suspended, right? Yeah. Alright. We could just be dead this turn, though. Like, it's very, very possible we're just dead this turn. Maybe we'll try Burn next episode of Tragic the Gathering. We're not going to have 6 because we do have Vines of the Vastwood. So, it's so weird when I play against decks like Burn or something where I'm in like 21 minutes, they're 13. Like, I know there's a lot of thought process involved with Burn, but come on. Psst, come on, guy. You can do better than this. You are better than this. Didn't let me to cancel? What do you mean cancel? Cancel what? Oh shit! Holy shit! He just Rip-Bolted a Thermal Alchemist! Yes! Misclick! Kill that Thermal Alchemist. God damn. That was kind of brutal. That was kind of brutal. Misclicks happen. It's unfortunate, but they do. So, I mean, now's our chance to get back in this. He kills Thermal Alchemist. Yes! We were at 10 life against Burn. And our opponent... Let's see what we would have drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. We would have only gone 2 from that. He could have easily won there. Wow. Alright, I mean, I did not think we were going to win. So, let's go and open up this treasure chest. Something good. Something powerful. Knowledge exploration. What the fucking word is that? Knowledge exploitation? Not a good card either way. Oh well. Well, guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Tragic the Gathering. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I don't know when this will be going on, but if you guys like improv, tonight at 7 o'clock, there is improv bagel, donut bagel, a bunch of improv stuff, which is actually pretty cool. So go ahead and check it out at 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time tonight. I have been Negashane. I hope to see you guys all later. I hope you guys all have a fantastic time. If you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that follow button. If not, it's all good. I understand. This channel is not specifically a Magic the Gathering channel. I know a lot of Magic the Gathering people want to specifically see it. Channels like that. But there are a lot of really cool things, such as Pathfinder every Tuesday, Tell from the Undertaker with Acid Pathfinder. You have Luden Tempest, which is board game stuff, and I'm on that ever so often. Either way, guys, I hope to see you guys all later. You all have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic night. Thank you for stopping by. Awkward ending to this because I have no idea what to say. Bye.